Hey YouTube, it's Iga Hanzo again, this time with the deck profile of my Different Dimension heroes. Alright, let's start off. The main card of the deck, Stratos. This deck recycles this card so much, it thinnens out the deck, gives you what you want, when you want, and it's just broke. You search out or bomb their back row. Blah. Next card. The card that makes the deck swarm. Inter-Hero Boltic. Yeah, it's only 1,000 attack, but it's so good, especially because you're moving a lot of cards in this deck. And just gives you the capability of swarming the field so bad, and it's light, so you can protect them pretty easily with Honest. Good card though. Next thing. 3 Imperial Alias. Alias, it's just so good. It's a Gemini, it's a Light, it's a Neos, and it's a 1900 attack beat stick. It just gets over so many monsters then alone. It's just so good. Next thing is 2 Elemental Hero Oceans. Ocean is just like by far one of my favorite heroes, just for the fact that it recycles. You can combo this card out so bad. If you have 0 on field, you can recycle 0 by bouncing it back to your extra deck, and then bam, you bomb the field and you have a 15 hitter on the field. And you can still normal summon afterwards too. It also lets you bounce back your Stratos, either from grave or field, so you can search again or bomb field again with them. Just Ocean's pretty good. I love it. Next card, 2 Elemental Hero Heat. Heat is just probably their best fire monster by far, just because it gets normal summon. It's an 18 hitter. The more heroes you have, the more it gets stronger. It's 200 for each hero. It gets pretty big just for a level 4 on its own, especially if you combo it out with Voltic. That's how his potential is really shown, is when you swarm out with Voltic. This card's also getting ready for the new Fire card. Next one is 1 Elemental Hero Wildheart. Wildheart is just so good. I mean, it's unaffected by traps. So you can normal summon it. Torrential used to have a monster. They have no monster. You attack. You're not afraid of nothing. I mean, gets around Deep Prison, Bottomless, Mirror Force, etc. And Gaia right there. Just Gaia down. Next card, Sparkman. I run it just because he's cool. 16 attack, normal monster, and he just looks badass. Good. Next card, 1 Honest. Just for all those lights, the weak ones, and for Alias, and also if for some reason they have a monster that can run over Shining. Next card is Malefic Stardust. Yep, I run Malefic Stardust in this deck. I kind of need another one though, just to make him a little bit more consistent. But I'll explain why I'm running this in a bit. Spell cards. We run Triple Miracle Fusion. Just one of the best fusion cards out there. I mean, you remove from play and you do it from the graveyard, so you don't even have to normal summon. It's from field or grave, so this card's just so broke. Next, of course, 2 MSTs. Just back row hate. Gotta love it, Next thing is Triple Rhoda. Might as well be Rhoda, but it's better. It's an E-Call. Just thins out the deck so good. Gets some Stratoses. Gets them Voltics, Oceans, Heats, Alias, all that good stuff. Next thing is 3 Gemini Sparks. Yeah, I'm only running 3 Alias, but the 3 Sparks is pretty good. It keeps the deck a little consistent that way. I mean, anyway, you recycle your Alias with the Shining, and I'm kind of looking for Crusader Endymion to put into the deck just to make it that much better in the deck. Crusader Endymion is a 19 hitter, just the same thing as Alias. It's a Gemini, so Gemini's sparkable. It's pretty good. Good light monster too, but I need it for the deck. It's kind of an original idea here, putting Forbidden Lance into heroes. Lance is just so good. Protects your monsters. You don't have to be scared of those deep prisons, those bottomless, those mirror force, all that crap. Book of Moon, all that stuff. So it's just so good. Love it. Next thing, you run one Terraformer. Just good to search out the field card, Fusion Gate. This is the card that makes this deck happen. This deck runs with Fusion Gate, and this is like, if you get rid of Fusion Gate, then you're screwed, basically. That's why the Malefic Stars is in there. It keeps this card out there. It keeps it protected. It keeps your combos out. Combo breaker right here. This is what makes the deck happen. And allows Voltic to swarm the field so well. And last two spell cards is your Upstart Goblins. They should be dualities, but I can't afford dualities. It's just too much. But just as the next best thing, you're running a 38 card deck. Pretty good. Keeps the deck consistent. Next thing, trap cards. You run one Mirror Force. Torrential. Bottomless is going to get there real good once priority is gone, which is in, at the end of the month, I want to say. So this card is going to be so good all around. You run one Solemn Judgment. God Says No. And two Solemn Warnings. Alright, that's the main deck. Now for the side deck. I run one Super Poly. Two Dust Tornadoes to get in there for the more back row hate. You just gotta love the back row hate, just so good. We run one Oppression for those 6 Sams, those GBs, plants, all of that stuff. Now you're about to figure out what my side deck really is. Now, next thing is Skill Drain. Skill Drain, the deck isn't too hurt from Skill Drain. Just certain cards are, certain cards aren't. Like the fusions, all their effects really activate off field except for Gaia. But other than that, Skill Drain really gets in there. Next thing is one Veiler. Veiler is just broke. I love Veiler personally. So good. Next thing is two Cyber Dragons. Gets over those monsters. You can special summon it. It also lures out those bottomlesses, the solemns, all that good stuff, It gets in there real good. Next thing is 3 Thunder King Ryus. At this point, if you haven't figured it out, then you're I want to say you're retarded. I basically side deck Hero Beat. My whole side deck is Hero Beat. So the side deck is just beast. The side deck is even beaster for the fact that it stuns the crap out of anything you go against. 6 Sams, screw you. GB, screw you. GKs doesn't stop them too much, but it gets in there a little bit. It also stops the plants, Thunder King's so good. And also I run 2 Banisher Radiances, Gets in there. The deck's not afraid of being removed. This hurts them more than it'll hurt you, but it's just there. I'd rather have these ulti actually. And last but not least is DD Warrior Lady. DD Warrior Lady protects you from a lot of stuff. Screw Shein, screw all them big monsters, it's good. Now, for the extra deck, run one Stardust, because I only have one Malefic, so of course you need that. Chimera Tech. Gets over the Machinas, just it's good, side deck. Dragon and Priest, it's self-explanatory. Gaia. You run triple, The Shining. Best freaking fusion ever. Cycles so much of your stuff and just gets in there nasty. It becomes a big beat stick. And of course, last but not least, 000. This is the card that kind of makes a lot of things happen too with that fusion gate. Just so good, you know. But can't wait till the other fusions come out for the heroes, like the Great Tornado, and also, Nova Master. The deck's gonna be so broke, and but yeah, that's my hero deck. You need your comments. Tell me what y'all think about it. Subscribe. This is Iga Hanzo. Out. Thanks.